Hey, what's going on, guys? It is the SMT. Thanks for tuning in to watch this edition of the SMT YouTube channel. Today we're looking at the alignment of the new T-Mobile team. This is going to be a highlight of everything we know so far that has been disclosed in a letter that was provided to all new T-Mobile employees, those that will be moving forward with the new aligned company. And there is a little bit of movement and changes, and we'll talk about the retentions from the T-Mobile side, from the Sprint side, and how things are going to look in terms of the hierarchy of the leadership. Before I get going with today's video, I do want to turn your attention to the description box. First, we have the SMT Patreon page. $1, $2, and $3 tiers if you'd like to become a part of the community with other like-minded network tech enthusiasts, exclusive content, video, perks, and other interactions, including live streams. Join the community, become a member. And of course, the second channel is the Mobile Tech live streams, where all of our live streams, podcasts get archived. The link is there, and also the Twitter handle at SneedTech, as well as the Megadon.net invite code. Never need another social media platform ever again. Megadon.net, no algorithms, no ads, no tracking. Now, for this alignment of the new business, what's happening here is that the leadership team, for the most part, is actually going to look kind of sort of similar. There are going to be some positions that actually are going to carry over for some Sprint executives, but at the top, it is going to remain T-Mobile heavy. So the new T-Mobile leadership structure goes as follows. The new CEO is going to be Mike Seaver. We've known about this. He's the current COO. He will be replacing John as of May 1st. So John steps down, takes a position within the board, and then Mike Seaver becomes the new CEO, which is actually, I think, a welcomed addition. I think he'll do fine. In terms of the CFO, Braxton Carter, he will remain the CFO. So word was that he was going to be out at the company for that position, but it looks like he'll be retained to do the same thing. And then the CTO will be Abdul Syed, who is the current SVP of Tech, a 20-year veteran of the company alongside Neville Ray. He is going to be promoted. And then David Carey will be Executive VP of Corporate Services. He is going to be out as of April, so he'll be gone. In terms of Sprint retentions, which a lot of you may be curious about, Deanne King will be Chief of HR. John Saw will be the Executive Vice President of Advancing and Emerging Technology, and then Dow Draper will be EVP of Emerging Products. And we'll have a new Executive Vice President, which will be Susan Loosemore. She received the promotion. Neville Ray remains in his spot as President of Technology. He basically becomes the CEO of that segment of the company. Cody Sanford, Executive VP of Chief Info and Product Officer. A lot of this, if you guys are kind of catching on to it, it's a lot of T-Mobile retention, and it's a lot of T-Mobile promotion. So just a few Sprint executives are retained for similar or the same positions. All of this was made aware to all of the employees of the new T-Mobile by letter from John and Mike, and it was signed by them at the bottom. So that's kind of how the new company is going to look. It's going to look very T-Mobile-ish. Expect it not to really miss a beat in terms of how it's going to function and what that machine is going to look like. Really, it's, a little bit of change at the top, but a lot of the Un-carrier nature of the company likely is going to be eliminated, in my personal opinion, because of Deutsche Telekom and the spending that needs to increase. And a lot of things are going to change. And with Mike kind of moving, there is going to be some changes, but the hierarchy and the way the retention worked out, it's very T-Mobile-ish. You're not going to feel it as a new change towards more like the Sprint side or anything like that. It's going to retain the T-Mobile appearance and structure. That's the way it's going to be. So you guys let me know what you think in the comment section down below. What do you think of the retentions? What do you think of the promotions? What do you think about the T-Mobile side? What do you think about the Sprint side? Sprint doesn't really have a lot to write home about in terms of how the business was operating. So you could see why maybe a lot of those employees weren't retained, especially in the executive side, but there were a few. So drop me a line. Let me know what you guys think of this update and this letter from the top head executives of T-Mobile on down to the rest of the company. Before you guys go, please do me a solid. Hit that like button and share it to your favorite social medias. Do me a solid if you could share this video. That would be awesome. And of course, if you're new and you want to come back, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and activate the notification bell so you never miss an upload from the SMT. And do check out some of these other videos from the channel. Hand selected them for you. hang around, watch those. That would be awesome. Thank you so much in advance for that. That pretty much wraps it up. More videos to come. Stick around. We'll see you guys soon on the next video. I am the SMT, and we'll see you then. Peace.